meditation for calming your mind in the beautiful forest. Hello, beautiful soul. Today we will take a walk together in the forest. If you would like to connect with me and other blooming hearts for inspiration, new meditations, and life events, you can subscribe at thebloominghearts.org. The whole universe, this immense creation, is alive and vibrating. This vibration creates sound. So if you can't hear it, put your hands to your heart and listen. Everything the universe contains is alive. In our everyday life, we notice different sounds coming from different objects, people, and surroundings in our reality. Are you able to notice silence, the sound of all sounds? You don't necessarily need to be in a quiet environment for that. The environment is an external aspect of silence. The first step to noticing silence is to be silent within, so you can mirror your inner silence into every action you take. To be able to do it, you don't need your thinking mind to notice the silence. In the silence, the mind is taking a break, and you are opening yourself to a higher intelligence guiding this universe. All solutions will come to you. Now let's begin our journey. Find a comfortable place where you won't be disturbed for the next 15 minutes, and we will begin. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and exhale. During this journey, you won't need to think, so just imagine leaving your mind still, like a surface of a lake on a windless day, and move into your heart. Imagine breathing into your heart space a couple of times. You inhale through your heart and exhale through your eyes. Then you inhale through your heart again and exhale through your ears. Just imagine that. And lastly, inhale through your heart and exhale through your mouth. We are connecting your heart to your sensory system, so whatever you perceive during this journey will be perceived by your heart first. It is autumn. Leaves are just starting to fall down in this forest. You start walking, and you see there is a forest path in front of you. The path goes deep into the forest. It is actually hard to see where exactly, because there are many overarching trees and all sorts of plants on the sides. Today is also a bit foggy. The first thing you notice is the feeling of the earth below your feet. You look down and you see you don't have shoes on. You will walk barefoot. You worry at first, but you notice it feels comfortable. You look at the path and you see a bit of grass, soil, and big stones in a perfect natural setting. Just looking at them feels pleasurable. You step on one stone and it feels like your whole body is cooling down, which is a wonderful feeling in the midst of your busy life. Your senses are becoming more vivid and you're able to observe more and be drawn to your perceptions. As you walk, you start hearing different sounds. Look, there's a rabbit jumping on the left side of you. A little bee is flying around you with 3 tiny flies. Before, on an average day, you would try to make them go away with your hand. But today is different. You see these fragile, curious creatures that are only here for a couple of days before dying, just hanging around you, and you let them be. They're not bothering you, they're just curious. Maybe they don't see you here very often. Birds are flying above your head. The deep sounds are coming from the trees. And they sound like they're talking in their own language. You're able to hear more than just the sound of leaves touching each other in the wind. What are they saying? The autumn is so diverse. Some leaves are still vividly green. Some are turning yellow, looking like they're infused with the sunshine. And some have already turned into a palette of brown colors. You walk on a couple of them, and the ones that are dried up make sounds. Another bird. The forest is so rich. And it is not about how many animals or different plants you see. You are able to hear so many subtle sounds. Sounds you usually don't pay attention to. You also smell the wetness of the soil, dry leaves, and different wild herbs growing on the side of the path you are walking on. From time to time, you hear nuts breaking under your feet. You look down. It is a hazelnut. You are so into this moment that you want to experience the sensation of touch. You touch the leaves to feel their structure. You stop for a while and you observe them. When you look closely, you realize that each of them is different. One has a little black spot in the middle, another one in the left corner, and each of them has a slightly different shape. But together, they make a perfect masterpiece. It's hard to imagine who designed all this. In the universe, all is making perfect sense. And it is only when you focus too much on one part of it that you see the mind-created defects. But now, you know that these are not defects, because everything is perfect together. Our creation is reflecting itself in smaller creations. For example, our body is a smaller universe on its own, a living miracle. Don't pay attention to the small things that seem like they're not perfect, as everything has to be slightly different so it can match together on a physical level. And know, my dear, that with your body, mind, and soul, you are a complete creation. What an amazing blessing. You keep walking and finally find a hazelnut tree. I like to call it the forgotten nut. As you are coming to the end of your journey, you find a small grape orchard. The grapes look so ripe. You taste one. This is an experience on its own. These grapes receive the best care from wild nature around them. And there isn't a more natural thing you could eat right now. You realize that not only you are a complete creation, but they are all around you. Completeness can only be experienced from within. If you didn't eat this grape, you would not experience it. You came to an end of your path. You feel refreshed, filled with energy, and full of nature's wisdom of just being and observing. You can slowly put awareness to your body and become aware of your breath. Open your eyes slowly. There is no need to rush, and know that you can always return on this walk again through the ordinary but magical forest. Everything can be a miracle. Thank you for meditating with me and making this world a happier and healthier place. I'm sending you lots of love.